If you were near the Connecticut River today, you may have noticed a piece of history cruising by. Not a boat, but a Cold War era aircraft. As Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Christian Colon explains, this aircraft is being transferred now back to its original home in Manhattan.
A historic transfer down the Connecticut River that started in Windsor Lock Sunday morning. The special cargo, Douglas F-4D1, also known as Skyray.
This airplane actually served on the Intrepid in 1961, so it's really important to our story. And the folks up at the New England Air Museum understood that it was more important to me than it was to them, and they very graciously did the transfer and gave us an airplane.
Eric BOEHM is a curator of aviation at the INTREPID Museum in New York City. Through a photograph, he noticed the ID numbers on this plane matched the aircraft that once operated in his museum back in the 60s.
Now it's going home, so to speak. So it's kind of fun for a curator to find that kind of little Easter egg, but doesn't always happen. It's not a common occurrence.
From the New England Museum in Windsor Locks, this air fighter that operated during the Cold War was driven to Hartford. With a crane, it was lifted onto this barge, and now it's navigating through the river until it eventually reaches the Big Apple, a 117-mile journey expected to end on Tuesday. And as it cruised by, people like Helen, PERRON, and HADDAM were amazed.
It's kind of touching, and my grandfather was in the Army, and he was very religious about everything, and the flags were not out in the rain.
A respect for the armed forces PERRON learned from an early age. As the plane went by, she remembered her dad, who also served in the Army and was killed in action. His body's still missing, but today's glimpse of history is why she never forgets.
You learn to honor the military and the sacrifices that they make. And so it means a lot. It means a lot to me.
The Skyray aircraft will head to New York City, travel down the Connecticut River where it hasn't been in more than 60 years. If you want to learn how you can visit it, you can head onto our website or the Channel 3 app. In Hartford, Christian Colon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.